Okay. We should phrase this one like it's like a gaming show.
Shawn, you do it.
Hey, welcome. And today to the 21st century fucking Jew people and Muslims and Christians battle it out in the arena. Let's see who the dominant religion is.
It's Islam. Hey guys, welcome to episode 7 of the KAW podcast.
That
was the intro. Just a bunch of racial slurs. Pretty funny.
We're raw here.
Yeah. Well, that's not really slurs. We're just saying a religion, but hey.
It's all good.
Alright. Today we're going to talk about the games of the year.
Yeah, so 2017 just happened. It's 2018 now. There were some epic games in 2017. Probably one of the best years in gaming in a while, at least.
Yeah.
What'd you boys think overall?
I think it's one of the best years for gaming for sure. You know, it's
not for anything else. I wanted to die.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, baby.
Hashtag Mooflaffy.
2017, the year of the KAW podcast.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
That's when we started this year. Hey, how about that?
Yeah. KAW's almost a year old, fellas.
The year of the Brazilian slave trade still continuing. What? I didn't say that.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
It's our
fault. Yeah. It's a product of American society.
Ray, do something.
Yeah. Alright, anyways. Let's get on with it. How about that? Yeah? Alright,
yeah.
Start
Jeffrey,
off. Honorable mentions.
Yeah.
So, Ray, you're first. Go.
Oh.
What do you mean I'm first?
You're first. Go.
You can't just say that.
Alright.
So I guess we're beginning with honorable mentions. Why are we beginning with honorable mentions?
Before we start the list, honorable mentions.
I think it should be the second to last.
Second to last.
Okay.
Honorable mentions should be second to last. Yeah. You say all the other stuff, and then at the last one, like, okay, and then before we get to the final one, here's
that makes sense.
Yeah, it's just like a Watch Mojo list, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Like a Watch Mojo list, yeah. Alright, boys.
You should start the video with a Watch Mojo intro.
Yes.
Get that spicy, like, dubstep intro, whatever they do. It's like this little...
Yeah.
It's not even dubstep.
It's like creepy music.
It's like the THQ intro or something.
Yeah.
No. It's like on VHS, you know, those bars that go down. Like, and now your future
like
presentation.
Yeah, I love that guy's voice.
Yeah.
Coming soon to home video.
Coming soon.
Alright, boys, let's get on to the first topic. Best graphics. What did you think of that?
Oh, shit.
Let's go. Let's go in order of penis size. Ray,
That's gotta be. It's. Ooh.
Okay.
And you at home gonna decide what we start as, the big or the little.
I couldn't even really decide. I wanted to say that Wolfenstein 2 looked super epic, but I really don't know, because I like the style of Breath of the Wild a lot, but you know, I don't really like the cell shaded that much at the same time.
It's a little like overwhelming a little bit, you know, because it's kind of the same shapes and colors.
And I think that PS4 game with the redhead girl,
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Called? Yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn.
I didn't play that one.
I think that was pretty graphically impressive.
So what's your choice?
So I'd have to say either that or Wolfenstein 2.
Well, that's quite the coincidence, because my choice was Wolfenstein 2, which is a game I did play a little bit. I didn't finish it. Played like a quarter of it.
Alright.
Well, no, I didn't finish it yet? I don't know. I just don't play a lot of PC games. I'm only on the Switch. But anyways.
I guess,
that's fair enough, gamer.
The graphics, they're top notch. It's like real life. But like the cutscenes, they seem like worse in terms of
they're reaching
quality.
out,
Like
touching
the
you.
cutscenes seem worse than the gameplay. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like when you look at the cutscenes, they look all watered down, but the gameplay is all crisp and high quality. You know?
Yeah.
They really know how to do
They
it.
optimized it well. Bethesda did good.
Yes.
Let's see if they fix
I honestly thought it was the same team as Doom, but I guess not. Shawn proved me
Yeah,
wrong.
Shawn got you.
Yeah.
It looks super good, nonetheless.
Alright, Shawn, what's
Yeah.
your pick?
I chose Cuphead because
That's good.
I mean, it's pretty nice. It's got all this cool stuff, and we didn't have a category for best art direction, so this is the closest we can
Sorry
get.
about that one. Sorry about that.
Forgot about that one.
Yeah,
It's alright. This isn't the Game Awards. We're not the Oscars.
Fuck the Oscars,
Right, guys.
you know? Fuck the Oscars.
Alright, next one. Best game on a technical standpoint. We're going from urethra so I'm first. I said
cool.
Breath of the Wild,
Oh.
just because it's so technically sound. Like, I didn't encounter any glitch or hiccup, and it's always smooth, 30 FPS. It's very nice. It's a good experience.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
how about the urethra size? I think, Ray, you're next.
Yeah, I mean the order kind of got fucked here,
It's
but
okay.
so
Do we have an actual order?
I think
How about Ray, me, Shawn?
I don't know.
Meh,
Probably not.
It doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter. But I also chose Breath of the Wild because the fact that the Switch is the hardware that it is,
Just like
and
an
Breath of the
iPad
Wild
mini.
runs
It's
so
like a Kindle Fire.
smoothly. Yeah, and it's like one of the biggest game worlds ever.
Yeah.
So the fact that it runs on hardware that's a little bit behind current gen consoles,
Yeah, I think
I don't know if that's a good way to word it, but
the
you
art
know,
style definitely
you know
helped.
what I mean. The Switch is a little like
Yeah,
watered down, and it runs so
I
well.
know.
It's so well optimized.
Nintendo knows how to optimize, for sure.
Ooh, yeah.
They're good at that.
And Shawn.
What are we? Oh, technical. Cuphead because it was really hard to make for them. That's it.
All right.
Listen. I only played a couple games. Okay, and you know it's really hard to make Cuphead the way they did. You know, just by drawing it by hand and like scanning it in.
Considering the
each
budget they
frame.
had
It's so
initially,
cool.
too.
It's drawn in ones for 60 FPS. So that means they have 60 individual pictures for 1 second. Okay, so that's kind of hard to do.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that they were able to pull that
Well,
off. Like such a small team.
I mean,
too.
the animation is like 20, like you know, the game moves at 60 frames.
It hasn't really gotten many glitches.
Oh, yeah.
There's, I think mainly there's like a couple like clipping through walls or something.
Yeah.
But those are like patched out pretty quickly, like a month after it came out.
So yeah, it's like that type of game
Cuphead's
too.
really handsome.
Like
I
it
don't
has
know.
to be super technically sound for it to work.
I haven't played that many games
It's
this
okay.
year.
It's
Okay.
fine. All right. So let's go to the worst gameplay this year. Shawn, you're up.
Ooh.
All right. I did play one game, and you boys were there with me. It's a lovely game called Two Worlds.
Yeah.
World. I forgot about that.
Where it's where you point. You have like a grappling hook, and you shoot people. It's pretty bad. So pick it up free on
it
Steam.
did come out in 2017.
I'm pretty sure it did. So
All right.
hey.
Guess I'm next. So this may come as a surprise because I played a lot of good games this year. It's hard to pick the worst. Not that this game's a bad game, but it's just not on the top list. Wolfenstein 2, just because I felt like
Stinky.
like the aiming system isn't as intuitive as Doom is. Like I just kept comparing that to Doom because it's such a good shooter,
Yeah.
and it's like there's no compromises.
Wolfenstein's a lot slower
Yeah,
game.
you gotta
than
like
Doom,
sneak
you
up
know?
on people. I don't know. It just feels like It's probably just me. It's not my type of game. But, I mean, the atmosphere and setting is top notch.
Yeah.
But the gameplay, I just didn't have fun with. But I'm still going to play it.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
I get you,
Alright, Ray. Go for it.
My worst game of the year. It was shitty to choose since I love this game so much, but this Nintendo Switch title called Square Boy versus Bullies.
Oh, that's where it showed up.
It's a $5 eShop game that it's a beat 'em up game, but there's only one button to actually beat 'em up with, and it's so bad. The combat's just garbage.
Yeah. I don't know.
You only have one button to do things, and I don't know.
Did you listen to the
it's really
orchestral
lackluster.
soundtrack of the Square Boy? It has a beautiful...
I mean, we're getting to best music soon.
Oh, good point, yeah. Alright, that's a good transition, I guess. Best music.
Yeah.
Let's start in order of feet size. Ray, you're first.
13, baby.
I am too.
Oh,
I'm a 13 too,
we got a
actually.
tie. Let's.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Are we all 13?
yeah.
Holy shit.
No,
We're all the same
I thought I was
boy.
the only one with gigantorous feet in the world.
No.
Hey, we
Yeah.
all have deformities.
Yeah.
It's cute.
Hell yeah.
Alright.
So,
The more you know.
the best music, I chose. Oh, so it was a tie between Breath of the Wild and Cuphead, and overall, I decided to choose Cuphead because I'm a sucker for that smooth jazz, like old type of swing music,
Yeah.
and it just sounds so good when you're fighting a boss, and it's just like da 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 da.
It just fits so well with the art style too. Like that
Oh, yeah,
1920s
absolutely.
animation.
Yeah.
Just like ragtime. It's like it's perfect. Just about everywhere
Mhm.
for the gameplay. For my best music,
Alright.
I was gonna choose Cuphead, but I like Sonic Mania more. Just such a good soundtrack.
Oh yeah.
I even bought the
Oh,
vinyl,
absolutely.
so
Yeah.
it was just so like
Yeah.
upbeat. You know, you can dance to it, you can pet your dog to it. It's great. It's a wonderful soundtrack.
Yeah, you can,
Beautiful.
It's
you
fantastic.
can fuck your
No.
girlfriend to it.
We're gonna keep this PG.
No.
Actually, no, whatever.
I'm sorry.
Doesn't matter.
We're gonna get demonetized.
Don't
Shit.
say the fuck word, Ray. It's not good.
We don't.
Alright, anyways.
Do not talk about those other
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Okay. Shawn, you're up.
Since I didn't play many games this year, the judges, aka
Guess
Jeff,
Cuphead.
was graciously allowing me to use other
Yeah, yeah.
years, or at least 2016
That's fair.
games. So I chose Doom,
Ooh.
because Doom has a pretty nice soundtrack and it gets you
Yeah,
pumped,
totally.
and it keeps you like interested in the game a whole bunch. Like moves around with how you play, and I really like it.
Yeah.
It's like there's like a documentary on how the guy made it. It's like really intuitive. It's really cool.
It's definitely a really interesting soundtrack for sure. It's like really eerie and it fits well with the
Yeah,
It
setting.
fits the gameplay so
And
well.
when it gets when all the baddies come in, you know, that pumped up music comes on. It just
Yeah.
it's great.
Yeah, that school shooter
Yeah.
music.
That's cool. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
The genre of music also changes from where you are. Like when you're in a building, it's like techno, and then when you're like in hell, you just get like a bunch of like electric guitars and stuff.
It's really just like I love it. It's great. It's yeah.
Hell yeah.
I give it a
Moving on,
kiss.
let's go to best indie game, baby.
Oh yeah, Ray, you're up.
Okay, so I don't know what really counts as an indie game.
I know. Yeah.
Like, does Sonic Mania count as an indie game? Because the developers of it
I'd say it would.
published by Sega, but yeah,
Yeah, it's okay if it's published by someone,
and I don't.
I guess.
No, I don't
Like
know.
it depends on the studio who makes it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I mean, for me, it was between Sonic Mania and Cuphead. Just I didn't know what counted as an indie game, but since I gave Cuphead best music, and I really don't have another spot for Sonic Mania. I wanna say Sonic Mania fits just nice here. I had a blast playing it. The replayability is insane. Like, I've played through the game a few times and I love it. I had a hard time getting through the game the first time for some reason, but after that, I don't know, I became a Sonic fan again. It made me love Sonic again.
You'll never have another 2D Sonic because they'll never do it again.
Exactly. Did Jeff die?
Alright. Jeff? Oh no, Jeff! No.
I'm not getting a pulse.
No! Don't lose your audio, please.
Well, Shawn, I guess
it's up to me
it's
now.
up to you.
So, best indie game. Cuphead, because it's pretty cool. Yeah, I didn't play. I didn't play Sonic Mania, so I picked Cuphead.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Oh,
does it work now? Oh, come on.
No.
Okay, for you at home, he just keeps on joining and leaving.
Oh no, Jeffrey. Poor Jeffrey. Oh, he's back online.
Oh god.
Jeffrey.
Oh wait, did your recording?
Yeah, it did. It unplugged the cable by accident. I don't know how. No, it still recorded it, but it just stopped midway. So we're back. I'll figure it out. It's fine.
Okay.
Right. You want to resync?
Nah, it's fine.
Yeah, let's.
Let's resync. Just in
so, Shawn, what was your favorite indie game?
Cuphead. We already said that because one of you were
okay. Alright, so there were so many good indie games that came out. Like, it's so hard to decide. But it was a toss-up between Sonic Mania and Cuphead. And I just gotta give it to Sonic Mania. It's just such a good game. Like, it's so fluid. It's so well designed. Like, the levels feel like they're perfect just to run through. And the music pumping it up. It's like, I don't know. Like, Cuphead is probably a better game. Because just how it's designed.
It's a different game. It's hard to compare them.
Yeah, it's really different.
That's why best indie game is kind of hard to decide because you know, each game is different.
I found Cuphead to be a little like brutally challenging. Like, I'd spend like an hour on a level and I just punch myself in the face. But Sonic Mania was just like straight run through. It's just fun. You know, that's what I like about games, just fun games.
Yeah.
You know?
Like running through Green Hill is super fun.
Definitely, yeah. And like Chemical Plant Zone, Act 2. That's a hitter. Yeah.
Nah, that's good shit.
Yeah. And Hydrocity Zone, I know how much you love that one, Ray.
Oh yeah, you know I love it. You know that's why I stopped playing the game for a few months. It's hella good. You know.
Yeah. I just
it's a good zone. I'm just shit at it.
Like, you can beat the game in 4 hours. It's like it's not like crazy hard, but it's a little difficult because like when you lose all your lives, you're back to Act 1 of the first act. So if you're on the end of Act 2 and you lose all your lives, back to Act 1.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's painful.
Yeah, it makes me upset. Yes, it do.
Alright.
But anyways.
6, best level design.
Alright, Shawn.
Since Doom, because it's fun and you go. It has really creative places and you get to jump around. There's lots of secrets. It's fun.
Definitely, yeah.
Oh hell.
The secrets are really well hidden, and like you can find like little artifacts about the environment, like little.
You can get like a whole like codex.
Yeah, the codex. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
You can read up on all the monsters and guns and stuff. It's pretty pretty nice.
Pretty fun. Yeah, you got to. It's fun.
Yeah.
Am I up?
Yeah, you're up.
Alright, Jeff. I'm probably gonna steal yours, but Super Mario Odyssey.
That wasn't mine.
No, ooh, spicy.
Ooh.
Good shit.
Yeah.
I really love all the different kingdoms in Super Mario Odyssey. There's so many different ones, and that game was an absolute hoot all the way through.
Yeah, for sure.
Metro Kingdom was so fantastic, and
I loved pretending to be like a Wall Street stockbroker and jumping off a building. That was fun.
No,
That's good level design.
Two Kingdoms feel the same at all.
And it's just
all
fun
the
walking through the
designs really
levels
cool.
and jumping around, being
All the
crazy.
different moons you could get. It's super fucking epic.
It is pretty epic. So yeah, Mario was a close second for me, but just Zelda is so well designed. Like you can go anywhere and there's like something to do. Even if it's like a little task, it's like so rewarding. And with that new bike, with the DLC, that's made it epic.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
That bike. Yeah.
You like those
Boy,
open
stole
world?
my bike.
It's got what I've seen from it. It's got a good open world
Oh,
Yeah.
and a lot of quests to do.
Definitely. It's just like it's like Nintendo's approach on Skyrim, kinda, except less voice acting and
It's like
annoying
Skyrim, but with
cutscenes.
guns.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Skyrim, but with mushrooms.
What?
Alright. Yeah.
Well, I guess it
You
does
get
have
mushrooms.
mushrooms.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
I think Skyrim has mushrooms.
Well, they're not as good.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Take that,
Alright, boys.
Bethesda.
Yeah. Let's move on.
Tom.
Biggest surprise game. This one's a pretty obvious one for me, but Mario Rabbids, like it's such a good tactical game. It surprised me how like in depth it is. Like it's simple, but there's a lot of complexity to it. Like you can jump off one guy, hit another guy. It's pretty epic, you know. And the comedy is somewhat. It's fine. It's not like cringy or anything, as the kids would say. It's
It's not gonna go in cringe compilation.
Yeah, not gonna go on hashtag cringe.com, but you know it was fine. But the combat's really where it's at. It's
Yeah.
pretty epic. It's like XCOM, but like less cutscenes and like Commander, good job, you did that. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's just like yeah,
You just touched my
just fun.
butthole. Congratulations.
exactly.
Yeah, that's my favorite achievement.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, Ray, what was yours?
Okay, my biggest surprise game was A Hat in Time.
Yeah.
I pre-ordered the game in 2013 and have waited a very long time, eventually forgetting about the game. And then by the time it came out, I was like, oh yeah, I have this. I guess I'll check it out. I'm not too excited. Then I played it, and it was one of the best 3D platformers I've ever played. It's
Yeah.
so good. It controls so smoothly. Definitely worth the wait. And the mod support is super good in that game.
It's just like such a good 3D platformer. It's just
It's
fun.
so smooth in the world. The level design's good in there too.
I
From what I've seen
particularly
of
like
it, it's like it looks nice. It has a lot of
Yeah.
interesting characters. And,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Like for the low poly models that they use, they make it look super good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do a lot with like limited graphics. Like it looks like a PS2 game, but in HD. But it's
In a
nice,
good way,
you know.
though.
Yeah, and everything's voice acted too.
Proves that you
It's not
don't need the
annoying.
best 3D
Yeah.
graphics to make a good art style.
Yeah, you don't even
Also
need good
John
graphics
Tron.
to make a good game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. All right, who's up next? I think just Shawn, right?
Oh, it is. Again, but going back to 2016, Prey. I didn't know anything about it. I got it, and it was really good. It felt like pretty much felt like Half-Life 3 with all this stuff going on.
Ooh,
Even though I never played Half-Life, so that's kind of hey.
but halfway through, you know.
But it was really fun. It's got a lot of stuff to it, and no one really cared about it because all the other stuff was going on around it. So I feel bad for it.
Yeah,
I feel
it
really
really
bad
sold
for it.
horribly,
Yeah,
and it's like $20 now.
yeah.
I haven't even played it.
I wish you did better, but you know, what can you do? So
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
that's that.
Yeah. All right. So
Pretty good.
next topic. What's the silliest stuff that's happened in the gaming industry? Ray, go for it.
Okay. Silly shit going on in it. I really don't have one for this. I don't
Really?
know what to say. There's a lot that went on, but like nothing I really want to pinpoint.
Just anything.
Just anything you want to
Anything.
mention. You don't have to go in depth with it. Just talk. Just say.
Xbox One X.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Minecraft 4K edition. Their
just seems
E3
so, like-
presentation was not too fun, in my opinion. But I as weak as Xbox's E3 presentation was, they did have a few solid things in there. Like that Anthem game looks really cool.
Yeah.
And
I think I remember that one.
I wanted to say Spider-Man, but that's a PS4 exclusive.
Yeah.
So I don't think I have anything else to say good about their presentation. But yeah, Minecraft 4K.
The X seems so niche. Like, who actually wants it? Like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
It's just if you want good graphics and good like stuff going on, you want to run smoothly. Just get a PC.
Exactly.
Yeah.
but that's like
games on Xbox. Like, let's say you play a game that's limited to 30 FPS. It's not going to be 60 FPS on Xbox One X. It's already limited.
Some of them are more advanced. Some of them they
I think
enhance.
Yeah, some of them are.
But like that's only like the ones that do really well, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Some are optimized.
yeah, most aren't. Most are just kind of
exactly.
like yeah. Why would they go through the effort just for some small market of people, right? And like, I guess some people argue that if you build a gaming PC and you want like 4K, 60 FPS, you need to spend like $1,000, and Xbox is only $500. But you're losing that function of actually having a PC.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like
Listen,
some
the only
watered-down
thing an
gaming
Xbox
machine.
can do is play games. Well, if you have a good PC, you can get a whole bunch of more games, but you can also like just do everything else. Really,
You can make Minecraft parodies.
hell yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can have Blender actually go at full resolution or whatever.
There
I
you
don't
go.
know.
You heard it here first.
4K
Alright.
Minecraft
You
parodies.
can watch all your favorite Minecraft sex in 4K.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4K,
Captain
baby.
Sparkles.
Hell
Captain
yeah.
Sparkles.
No, wasn't it like Futuristic Hub? That's who was.
I love Futures.
yeah.
Oh, Line Maker. Little
Lion Maker would have loved to make those.
Oh boy.
Alright, boys. Let's switch off from this Minecraft stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, my pick for the stupidest, silly stuff that's happened in the gaming industry this year is loot boxes from
those
Star
are
Wars
fun.
Battlefront 2. It's just like
No, that's
like
interesting.
it was such a flop. Like they put them in the game, everyone freaked out. Reddit was going crazy, you know, and they just took it all out. And and now like the Hawaiian government is trying to ban it.
Oh yeah.
Just such a like catastrophic failure.
Gaming?
Yeah,
They're
gaming.
trying to ban all of
That's
gaming.
Gaming though.
They were trying to ban loot boxes.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the missile alert. That's why I was confused. I was
what?
like, that's not gaming.
The missile alert? What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Oh
you know,
snap!
the
We gotta
missile
talk
alert-
about that next episode.
Oh,
I can't.
okay.
say-
Okay,
Alright.
we'll
Yeah.
say it next time on the KAW
Alright.
podcast.
Absolutely. Yeah, it just seems like something that could have been easily avoided, but EA's stupid. And I have a second pick
Yeah.
for this too, which I think is equally funny. Mario wearing a poncho, and white people freaking out about that.
But really?
Yeah.
White people,
Of course,
are
though,
very
shouldn't be
upset about this.
Like people are like, oh,
Hell
he's
yeah.
he's trivializing Hispanic culture, but it's like no one cares. It's just a fun
Yeah.
little thing. You gotta ruin everything.
Mario and himself is a stereotype. Okay, it's all right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, big Italian plumber man from Brooklyn, and he's like, "Mamma mia!"
Yeah.
He has
Big
problems.
sweaty, hairy Italian man who has meatballs in his pants.
Question of the
Alright.
day: Does I almost said Sonic? Does Mario have ass hair?
Yes.
Probably.
Probably. It's probably very sweaty.
I mean, he has facial hair.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
All right.
All right, Shawn, you're up.
The guy who couldn't get past the tutorial on Cuphead, and how
Oh, yeah.
everyone was saying, and then people were like, "You should probably be good if you want to do a video game review." Then everyone's like, "What? You shut up! You don't have to be good at playing video games to be able to review a game." And then it kind of just made everyone not like the people who made articles about those, like
Yeah,
Kotaku or
Game
whatever.
journalism is oof.
Yeah.
I think game journalism as a whole in 2017 is just really interesting and.
I think
fucked
everyone
up.
really didn't like. I don't think there was much defending game journalism in 2017.
Yeah.
I mean,
best game journalist out here right now is Arlo, for sure.
Hell
Everybody
yeah.
check out Jackie Thermos on YouTube.
Jackie
Yes.
Thermos, his face is on the screen right now. Look at him.
Yeah,
He's a big
screaming.
mustache.
He's screaming
He's,
in
crying for
eternal
help.
pain.
He's a baby.
Yeah.
He's never known
he's
what a
a
smile
child.
felt like.
Yeah. All right. Next topic. Best atmosphere and environment at a game. Shawn, go. For it.
Doom. Cause
Yeah.
I like it. I like that
Yeah.
scary boy stuff. I like the dark, spooky demons and blood and gore and stuff. Hell yeah.
Yeah, definitely totally nailed that creepy, hellish atmosphere.
Yeah.
Like extremely well. Like it's so immersive. Like even on
Yeah.
my little Switch screen, it's like it's
I am
it's
in
a
a
little
bad
jarring
place
looking
right
at
now. I feel like.
Yeah. It's a very good environment atmosphere.
Yeah.
Ray, what's your pick?
Pick. My pick.
Yes.
Okay, it cut off. Surprise, surprise, boys! The Legend
here
of
we go.
Zelda: Breath of the Wild.
I would have
Oh,
never guessed.
The nice, big, sexy game world has me amazed at just how many little things they placed into it. And it just, it's so nice. The Hyrule's never been so good.
Yeah.
Everything's in there. There's so many landmarks from the other games and stuff, and it all just feels really nice and connected, and it's huge. And it's not like a big empty. It is kind of bare bones in a lot of parts, but for the most part, they filled it up really well with like enemy placements and like all these cool little things. And I love the world. It's always fun to run through.
True. Yeah. So, no surprise here, Zelda definitely. Just because, like, it feels like you're playing in this watered down, like, destroyed kingdom, and it's so like peaceful that piano chords coming in, and you're just roaming around. You kill a dog. It's great. It's a great game. You know, it just feels so like immersive.
You can
Yeah,
kill them,
Gerudo
but you can't
region.
pet them.
When you walk into the bird village.
I get you, Ray.
Ray, you remember
Hell
the
yeah.
bird village? How peaceful that music was.
The
Burrito Village. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, and
Oh,
how big
snap.
that tower was. It's just fantastic. It's
so good.
top notch. All right, before we move on to our game of the year, we have our honorable mentions, and Ray is gonna go first. Hit it.
Okay, here's a big fat honorable mention I have to give for 2017. ARMS is a game.
No, not ARMS. ARMS sucks.
I have a couple.
Ray.
I have a couple honorable mentions. I don't think ARMS sucks at all. I think ARMS is
okay.
a really good fighting game. It's one of the only fighting games that I actually kind of got invested into. It's very different, and because of that, I was able to spend a lot of time. Like, it has that Nintendo charm to it, and the gameplay is really fun. And because it's like a new formula for fighting games, yeah, I actually spent a lot of time with it, and
Yeah.
characters are cool. But
I mean, I
it does
guess
get boring.
no other fighting game has done what ARMS has done, but it's just like
Yeah.
there's not a lot of complexity
Content?
to it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
And like
yeah.
the game modes are really bare bones, like hit the ball,
Yeah,
hit the
it's-
targets. It's like what? And I feel like the difference between characters isn't that much. Like you're not getting out like much of a difference if you pick Twin Tail versus Ninjara. You know, they're basically
Yeah,
the same
that's
character.
true. I have another honorable. My other honorable
go for it.
mention.
I have a lot of
is
honorable mentions, so
Yeah.
Splatoon 2.
Yeah.
I barely played Splatoon 2, but I still really enjoyed it. Like I love Splatoon 1, and I wish I would have spent more time with Splatoon 2, but I was really busy and didn't get to play much games this year.
I put a good amount of time in Splatoon 2, and it's
Yeah,
it's
I know
pretty
that.
good.
You're pretty crazy. You're fucking
Yeah,
nuts.
I like the control scheme with the Joy-Con. I use that a lot, but like it's not that different from Splatoon 1. It's kind of just the same game, except a little bit better.
Yeah, I mean, if Splatoon's taught me anything, it's that all shooters should have
Should be
motion
fun.
controls.
Yeah.
It really helps.
It's like the
It's
closest
so
thing you can get
good.
to a mouse and keyboard, you know?
Yeah, exactly. It's so precise and feels so nice in a game like Splatoon. I had a blast with the single player, except for the final boss. That was disappointing.
I didn't like the single player all that much because it kind of felt like you're doing the same thing every single time. But
Yeah, that's true. It does feel like that a lot.
it was good enough, you know.
Yeah, it was good enough. I could agree on that. And I think the new game modes added are really cool. There's not much different from the first Splatoon. But
Salmon Run's
overall, the
pretty fun.
multiplayer definitely the highlight of the game, and it does not.
And that
lack.
voice chat is top notch.
Oh yeah, baby.
Yeah, all the way. It's great. It's the best.
Yeah, that's it for my honorable mentions. Shit.
All right, Shawn, you want to go next? Because I have a lot of honorable mentions.
Oh,
This
okay.
morning.
I'm not gonna mention ones that were already mentioned because we already.
All right.
Pit People. That's it's come from the Behemoth. It was a fun game. It's
I haven't even heard of it.
Yeah, it's from the guys who made Castle Crashers and Battle Block Theater and what's it called
Nice.
Alien Hominid. It's like a real time RTS game. You get these people, get different classes. You can fight, and then there's like this big world you can go through. They got a story mode. It's fun. Yeah, it's not.
Nice.
I don't think the full version's out yet, so that's why I put it in honorable mentions with stuff. So,
Alright.
What a neat game.
And then I got Doki Doki Literature Club. Hell yeah!
Yeah.
Shawn, did you play that?
I watched someone play it, man. I was in Twitch. We played it, so and I mean he did all the choices I would have done. So,
I have that game on my computer. I just haven't touched it yet.
it's fun. It really caught me off guard.
Yeah.
I liked it though. And some of the memes can be pretty cringy, but some of them are pretty fun.
When anime
Like
titties
Undertale?
go wrong.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, that's the game.
Is that it for honorable mentions?
I got. Oh wait, did you want to say something, Jeff?
Nah, I'm just asking.
Oh no, the last one. South Park, Fractured But Whole. It was fun.
Oh, you played that one?
Yeah, it was pretty fun. A good comedy. It's got. I like the role playing system in it. A lot of fun stuff going on in it. It feels like a big South Park movie, and it's got all your favorite boys and girls. So be sure to pick it up at your local Dairy Mart.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna pick that up because it looks pretty interesting and the comedy looks funny. Get it? Because Butthole.
Yeah.
Pirate it.
Pirate it? I'm
No,
not
I
gonna
didn't
do
say
that.
that.
No, what?
Oh
What-
yeah.
They said pirate it.
KAW
That's what it sounded
podcast
Oh,
does
I-
not condone going across the seas and stealing
Yeah.
treasure.
Before Jeff does his honorable mentions, and I can't wait to hear him.
like. Yeah.
I just want to also mention Getting Over It.
Oh yeah.
I
You
really
definitely didn't
enjoyed
pirate that one, Ray.
I did not pirate Getting Over
Yeah.
It.
You spent $7.99 on that.
I spent $7.99 on a shitty. No, it's good. It's actually a good game. The physics in that game are really interesting. It's never something like that's never really been done before. Oh no, Jeff's BRB.
Oh no.
Should we wait for him?
You can keep on talking, then he can just like cut.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Getting Over It, it's really frustrating, but there's that progression as you go through that just makes everything feel worth it. And you have Bennett Foddy, the creator himself, talking to you the entire way, and I love the narration. It's so calming. There's just this super nice music playing, and for a game as frustrating as that, I don't know. I just thought
Yeah.
it was really fun, and the physics are just
Yeah.
funny.
I heard there's a lot of rage going on with that game, but
Oh yeah, I wish it would get a console port because it could work with a control.
yeah,
stick.
it'll be like what was it, Mount Your Friends on the console.
Yeah, exactly.
They can do the same, pretty close to the same thing at least.
It's a fun little experience. And have you ever seen speedruns of that game?
No.
Oh my god, it's crazy.
Are they like super? Are they able to like flip themselves throughout the air and stuff?
Yeah, they just like make them fly all over the place. It's nuts. It's really dope.
Yeah, I can
Are there
imagine.
any other games like that in 2017?
Physics ones like that. I don't think so.
There's that you know that Gang Beasts game?
That's older though. That's like
Yeah, it's older, but they have a new game out.
Human Fall Flat.
Yeah, I think it's that.
I think that was 20. That might have been 2016, but it's close enough. It's close enough. We didn't have a game award show.
I'm right.
We didn't do a game award show for 2016, so it's fine.
What's that?
Yeah.
We're talking about-
It was 2016.
Hey, us at
Yeah.
home. Jeffy has returned.
I'm back.
You at home? Are you happy? Everyone at home,
Ugh.
clap your hands at home if you're happy that Jeff is back. No, I said at
Stop the
home. You're.
recording?
No, it was those were the friends at home.
Oh,
clapping.
okay. That was
you
just
guys
someone
talk
behind
about?
your window that was
The
clapping. That
immersion.
wasn't Ray.
Well, I was talking about getting over it and
Oh, nice.
Human Fall Flat, but yeah, that was 2016. I guess it got a Switch port, so
Yeah.
we'll call it 2017.
Yeah, that game looks cool. It's like a physics-based game.
Yeah, I love physics-based games.
Yeah, me too.
All right, Jeff, it is time.
the
So the
Jeffy-
first honorable mention, out of 70, Golf Story. It's a game that sounds, in theory, horrible. It's like you play as this bloke. He wants to be a pro golfer,
Yeah.
but he doesn't have the willpower to do it. So he goes to this little village and trains to be a pro golfer, and that's it.
Oh.
And it's great. It's so much fun. Like the golfing
So
system
how's
is
the
pretty.
gameplay? I've never
It's
seen
pretty
it.
intuitive. The golfing system, like you can
Is it
control
like
your
golf?
shots.
I don't know what the gameplay's
It's
like
like-
at all.
It's like a top-down thing, and you try to shoot your golf ball into the goal. It's
Oh.
like it's nice,
That's
and
nice.
it's like RPG elements, like leveling up, improving your shot. It's good. It's a Switch exclusive, so I don't know
Oh,
why it's
wow.
only. Yeah.
Check that out.
It's pretty nice. Only $20, I think, or 15. I don't know.
That's cute.
All right, second game. The End Is Nigh. That was a fun game. It's like
Ooh.
it was
I heard
made by the
about it.
same guy who made Binding of Isaac, and it's like a Super Meat Boy, but the art style and music is a little better, in my opinion. And
Alright.
its gameplay is pretty similar. They can grapple onto ledges, nothing really too
Yeah.
crazy about it, but it's a good time.
I wish I
Yeah.
would have checked that out. I think that's Edmund McMillan worked on that, and he
That guy.
he left Team Meat or was fired from Team Meat. I don't know, something like that.
Sad.
And that's cool they made that though. It's a nice comeback.
Definitely. Third game, Hat in Time. Ray already talked about it, but I think it's a nice platformer.
Mhm.
It definitely it surprised me when all those good reviews are coming in, and it was a good time. I didn't beat it yet, but I really liked the that one episode where you have to join the two movies and get a better score for one of them. And I'm not going to spoil it, but something crazy happens at the end. And there's
And
some,
JonTron's in that chapter.
yeah,
Hell yeah.
gets super racist. He starts saying how wealthy blacks commit more crime than poor whites. What? Anyways,
100%. I had the facts.
For this, Jonas Karlov, if you're listening to this, come on to the podcast and defend yourself.
I don't know who that is. Oh, John. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Alright, fourth game I have SteamWorld Dig 2. So this is a game I did not think I would like, but I tried it out and it's pretty great. It's like Minecraft, but Metroid. Like you dig into the ground. It's not like randomly generated. It's not randomly generated either. It's not like a roguelike.
Oh.
It's you dig into the ground, everything's pre-constructed, and there's caves and stuff, and it's really interesting. You power up just like Metroid. It's a hoot and holler. It's a good game.
Be sure
Yeah.
to slap your mother. On to the next.
For sure. Alright. the fifth game I have, Doom 2016, because I played that on the Switch this year, and it's probably my favorite shooter just because of how simple it is. You know, you can just kill things. It's great, especially the arcade mode. That's top notch. I think we've already said pretty much everything about it.
Yeah.
So my sixth game on this list, it's the best game of all time, Chicken Wiggle. It's the best game. It's pretty basic.
You don't need to say any more than that, okay?
Say no more.
Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty basic, but it's chicken and a wiggle. And it's coming to Switch probably. Hashtag Kickstarter.
Hell yeah.
Anyways, Metroid: Samus Returns. That was a good game. Nothing like crazy. There's better Metroidvanias, but it was fine. You know, it was a good handheld game. Like, it was good to just pick up, look around a little bit. You know, that was good.
I just
And
now
my last
realized.
and final game.
Sorry, one sec. I
Go ahead,
just now
Shawn.
realized
Go.
that Metroidvania is just a combination of Castlevania and Metroid. Alright, continue.
Hell
Right.
yeah.
Last game.
Um,
It's not that great, to be honest, but there's a lot of effort in it. Xenoblade 2. It's just, I don't know. The combat's a little repetitive, but that's kind of all RPGs.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's alright. I've only put like 15 hours into it, so not that much. And it's like a 200-hour game.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I forgot it. I forgot an honorable mention.
You can say that after
That's
Jeff's done.
Yeah,
Oh, you're
no,
done,
wait.
actually?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't have anything else to say about it. I mean, it's alright. It's worth $60, probably. I don't know if you have that money to spend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty
Alright. Final topic, boys.
No,
Game of the year.
Ray's got an extra honorable mention.
Oh, here we
Oh
go.
yeah, so my extra honorable mention is Resident Evil Biohazard.
Oh, yeah, that came
Resident Evil
out.
7. That game was great. I forgot that it even came out this year or last year because it was in January. It started the year off very well. I played the game close to 20 times all the way through.
You did a stream.
Problem.
You
I
did a
streamed the
stream.
game, yes, all the way through with
Yeah.
Shawn. You can check that out on my channel.
Yeah.
Took you, what, like
That's
3
like a-
hours or something?
Yeah, it took me a little bit. I tried to learn how to speedrun the game. It's a really quick game if you know what you're doing, and when
Just
you
like another
start
game
it
we
could
know.
take like 20 hours. It's really neat. Yeah, like Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah.
And
good
lastly,
game.
I think before we do Game of the Year, we should do like letdown games.
Oh.
Because I want to bring two up, and that's Sonic Forces. And,
You didn't even play that, Ray.
Listen, it's your own fault for getting your hopes up.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting much at all.
I don't know. I like Boost Sonic games, but that was just ridiculous. That was so bad. How does the Sonic team mess up that
I like it.
badly?
You have to
Listen,
pay $2 for
When
Super
was the
Sonic.
last Sonic Team game that was you would consider good?
Sonic Unleashed? Or Sonic Generations?
Sonic Generations.
When was that?
probably. That was like 2012.
Yeah, it's been 5 years since a good game.
Yeah.
There was
Honestly.
Ukulele as well. That
Oh,
was a
yeah,
huge
yeah.
letdown.
I didn't even get it. It just looks bad. It looks like
I
an
played a
N64
little bit.
platformer. Like, we have so many good resources to make a good game, and they're just sticking with this backward caveman stuff.
Well, it's like
Weird
a Hat in
camera
Time did
angles.
what they were trying to do, but way better
Right,
and
yeah.
with like a fraction of the budget. So,
Yeah. I think it was only
shots
like
fired to
300,000, right?
Platonic. Yeah.
Yeah. It reminds me of Shovel Knight and Mighty Number 9. Shovel Knight was a cheap Kickstarter, but Mighty Number 9 was like $3 million.
Oh, Jesus.
Shovel Knight's like infinitely better.
Mighty
It's way
Number
more
9. It's
content.
just, I don't even know how I had that much of a budget.
Yeah,
It's ridiculous.
I mean that's probably the reason why Mega Man's coming back. You know,
Yeah.
because they were
Mega
like,
Man
wow,
11,
they got
yeah.
$3 million for this letdown game.
Hold on, fellas. Mighty
What?
Number 9. Mega Man 11.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Yeah.
It
Well,
was
when Mega
been
Man
planned
11
since
comes
the
out next
beginning.
year, North Korea's gonna bomb us.
Yeah. It's been a subtle hint.
Everybody lock down your World Trade Centers. I
I'm
don't know what
going
that's
to
gonna
my,
do, but
Everybody head to
yourself.
Post Malone's bunker in the woods. Yeah.
Yeah.
all you
All right.
Hawaiians text your. Oh, okay.
No, go. What were you gonna say?
No, it's next episode. It's next episode. Forget it.
Alright, next episode, alright, whatever. You gotta tune in next time. Alright, final topic. Ready, boys? Game of the year. Let's roll the die. Who wants to go first? Hello?
I'll
No one
take
wants to go first.
I'll go first.
All
Gray's
right.
going first.
So.
Oh, wait, let's all say our game at the same time.
Okay.
Alright.
We're all gonna have different ones. It's gonna sound like a clusterfuck.
Alright, 3, 2, 1. Super Mario Odyssey.
Oh fuck.
I
Wait, what did Shawn say?
don't even know what he said.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
You got drowned out by Jeff for me.
Yeah.
That's
I
why we
couldn't
shouldn't
hear
have
him.
said it at the same time.
There it goes, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Alright, who wants to go in depth about theirs first?
I'll do it.
You guys got the
Mario's
same
just,
one. So
The new Mario is just so much fun, you know?
Oh, yeah.
It's just like, a lot of games aren't fun anymore. They're just like, do this grindy thing, talk to this person, you know? It's like a bunch of menial tasks. Super Mario Odyssey gets straight to the point. It's just a romp. It's a fun, it's a fun time. It's a
so
good game. It's worth your money. That's all, folks. And the level design is top notch.
Oh yeah.
It's like kind of like Banjo-Kazooie a little bit. you know?
It does. It feels so much like that.
Yeah. It's like collect all the things, do all that. There's a lot of collecting. I didn't think I would like it because of all that collecting, but I put a lot of hours into it, and I'm almost to 100. So, Ray, what did you think of it?
So Super Mario Odyssey, the Mario series, this is exactly what it needed. Exactly, 100%. The last 3D Mario, the true 3D Mario game, I think, was Super Mario Galaxy 2, and the Wii games really didn't fill in that void of not having a 3D Mario game for me. So the last time I was like actually satisfied was, I guess, Super Mario Sunshine. And if you know me, you know I don't even like that game. So I feel like since Super Mario 64, I've wanted a nice 3D Mario game like that. And Super Mario Odyssey just makes me feel like N64 platformer. Like that's what it feels like. It feels like a good N64 platformer. Nice collectathon game as well. And
Like it doesn't feel like they're holding back. It doesn't feel like they're holding back like trying to keep it kid friendly. You know, trying to keep it like so your parents could pick it up. It's like for the core audience.
Yeah,
So
exactly. That's what they should have been going for a long time. Super Mario 3D World is something I don't want to see something like that ever again.
I didn't mind it that much.
It was a good game. It's just, but if we could have this instead all the time, I'll take this any day.
Yeah, people like exploring more than just going from one point to another.
Yeah, exactly. And like the platforming, like the mechanics to it, it's just so good. There's so many exploits to the game that you can find. And
That's what gets it famous for speedrunning, though. That's what keeps the lights going.
People are learning more about the game every single day. There's so many different routes you can take to get to the end. You got that Undertale pacifist ending and shit.
Hell yeah.
And I can't believe the game runs as well it does on the Switch.
Yeah, it's
the
crazy.
only reason why I didn't choose that for performance is because the game worlds are kind of small in that game.
Yeah,
So it
they're
was a
pretty
lot
boxy.
easier for them to get to run at 60 FPS and whatnot. But it's still mind-blowing other than that. And yeah, I can't wait for the DLC.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, it feels a little like
Wait, isn't there
it's
like
all the
Luigi's
content
Balloon
there is
World?
good, but it's kind of short. You know?
Yeah, it's like online stuff. It's pretty neat, but like I feel like there's more on the way. There has to be.
Hopefully.
Uber cool.
Alright.
Alright, Shawn, Cuphead time, my dude.
Hell yeah. This is mainly to go with the backstory, the how it was made. It's two guys. This is their first game they've ever made, One guy, like Chad, I think his name is Chad Moldenhauer. This is his first time ever animating, and he was in charge of everything, you know. But there was one lady, I think her name was like Nina something. She painted every single background by herself, like on her own, every watercolor in person, like every single one you see. It's just so much dedication from each person. Each person put in so much to this game, and just it turned out beautifully. It did very well, and it was finally like a good challenging game, because most games at least have they try to appeal to like a broad audience, but this one appealed to people who either like the art style or like the challenge, and I like how they did that. They had good music. They knew what they were making. They wanted to make this the best that they could, and you can tell that they put a lot of effort into it, and it turned out as best as it could have. It's a great game.
Definitely, yeah. I feel like the audience they were going for was more of that core audience, because like it's a risky move making such a high budget game for like a specific audience, but it paid off. You know, they did it.
Yeah,
it's like 2 million copies.
Yeah,
it's pretty crazy.
And it's great for their first ever game they ever made, you know?
And for an indie studio, too.
Yeah.
That's some Minecraft numbers right there.
And apparently they didn't get any, like, funding, or they might have gotten a little funding, but from Microsoft, you know? Like...
What'd they do, then?
Microsoft promoted their thing. That's how they were able to even get this many sales, pretty much, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it could have grown on its own, but Microsoft just showed it off at E3 every single time. They gave them as much time as they wanted, and they would like sell the copies for them. You know,
I think they published it too. I think.
Yeah, they're the publishers, I think.
Right. Yeah.
But Xbox Live ID, like indie developer, whatever. Program. That's what made that one, and it did good.
Yeah,
so good.
And it's like the best Xbox exclusive, which is kind of sad.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's a great game, but like, you know, I mean, it's just
Xbox.
There's not that many good.
Xbox does not have exclusives. Yeah, you know, every exclusive that's on an Xbox is also on Steam.
Yeah.
So I'm not a fan of like Halo and Gears of War either.
Yeah. Those are like really.
But it's good for like people who just want a gaming machine.
Yeah,
gamers.
Gamers, yeah.
Smelly gamers.
Hey, get out of here.
They smell like Dorito fart. Yeah.
I want to say "Hey Cortana" and then get my dick sucked.
Yeah, you can just say that. You can just say that on your Windows 10 device. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Hey Cortana.
Google, suck my pee-pee.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Yeah.
Ah.
The future of gaming is here.
Can't wait until the future where she can actually say okay.
Yeah, and then she like grows a body, and it's really scary.
No, she just grows a mouth.
That's very scary.
Yeah,
she grows like a whole human body.
It just
starts crawling around.
You just hear like the crunching and like molding of bones and stuff.
Oh god!
You're screaming as
soon as it grows a mouth, it starts screaming in agony. You have to put it down.
You have to like shoot it in the head with a shotgun. Yeah. Oh god! It's the future of gaming, guys. Yeah.
Home assistance and gaming.
That's the can't wait till 2019.
Yeah.
Can't wait for Emoji Movie Part 2.
Hell yeah.
And
it's probably not going to
Sherlock Gnomes.
Yes.
Minecraft movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Baby.
I don't think there is any other game movies, but hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
They're all going to be completely wonderful. Oh, Tomb Raider. That's definitely going to be great.
Oh yeah, that's a movie coming out.
Yeah. They definitely didn't try it before and went horribly.
It's so bad.
Just like all those Resident Evil movies, they do great, right? They do amazing.
They did. They did do great, but they're not good.
Yeah.
And Silent Hill movies.
I don't know why Resident Evil is a $1
Clank.
billion franchise because of that.
Really?
Yeah, it just recently became a $1 billion franchise. It's weird.
Yeah. They're already on their 7th game.
I know.
Or seventh like chronological game. There's a lot of others.
They're just shitting them out. Actually, 7's really good though.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, boys.
I think that's
Well,
Did
about
it.
That was the
Yeah.
2017 and a little bit of 2016 Gamer Game Awards.
Yeah.
Sponsored
Make
by
sure
the
to
KAW
download
Podcast.
T-Worlds.